should you practice every move for both sides in Jiu-Jitsu? Guys, this is such a great question, and a student asked me the other day. And I think the best way to explain this is going to be the way that Marcelo Garcia used to explain to his students when I was training there. And I totally agree with the concept and with the idea. And as you guys know, like, I'm a huge fan of Marcelo. I taught him training at his school for 4 years and this and that. But anyways, going straight to the point here. Guys, Marcelo always talks about that. You don't have to be good on every move for both sides. What you have to do is to have one move for each, at least one move for each side. Let me try to give an example. Like on my game, for example, the half guard. I'm very good with the single leg half guard towards my right side, but the deep half guard, I'm better towards my left side. Okay? Close guard. I'm very good with arm bar towards my opponent's left arm, but I'm better with the omoplata with the opponent's right arm. So the point here is you don't have to be great with the same move for both sides, but you should have a move for the other side. So this is going to make a huge difference. So for example, let me give you more examples here. Like I'm very good with the over-under pass to my right side, and towards the left side, I like better to pass grabbing the half guard instead of the over-under. So it's like my over-under, I always go to the right side, but if it happens that I'm on my left side, I have another option. And it's set, you know. So for example, you don't have to have a great seatbelt for both sides, but if you have a good seatbelt to one side and then in the other side you have something else, that's okay, you know, like. So I think the idea is like, you should be building options on your game for both sides, but you don't necessarily need to have the same option for both sides. Guys, I think understanding this makes a huge difference in Jiu-Jitsu, because I know a lot of people that they spend a lot of time trying to master that move for both sides, while the reality is that there's a chance that it's never going to happen. There's a huge chance that you're going to be a master on that move just for one side, and then for the other side, you're always going to suck on that move, you know, like. But it doesn't mean that you shouldn't develop another move. So now that you know that you were great with this move on your right side, what are you going to do on your left side? And etc. So I think, guys, this is like a mindset trick that can literally help a lot of your jiu-jitsu, because I do know a lot of schools that they say like, oh, let's do this move here. Do 20 times to this side, 20 times to that side. And then I would just challenge the thought here. Maybe it's not better to do like 5 times to this side and 35 times to the other side, just so you practice more what you're good at. So I know a lot of people that they do very well in life, not only in Jiu-Jitsu. And then one thing that I noticed that's very common between those guys is that they really focus on what they're good at and what they're not good at. If it's business, for example, they delegate. And for example, if in Jiu-Jitsu, for example, I think if you're not good at something, you should just accept that and focus on something else, you know, like. So for example, I'm not gonna lie, I don't consider myself very good with the spider guard. So I still want to learn the spider guard. Even though like if someone tries to do on me, I want to know what's going on, but I don't need to be the best at it. So I accept that. So I'm not gonna invest too much time and effort on the spider guard. I'm gonna invest more time and effort on the half guard, on the close guard, and etc. So guys, I think understanding this does make a huge difference. Many instructors don't talk about it. They just say like, hey, let's do this move here, do 10 times each side, and try to be good at both sides. And I don't think you should close your eyes to do both sides. You can still do both sides. But as soon as you get that click that my right side is way better than my left side on this move, I would try to spend a lot more time on the right side and the last time on the left, and think about what can I do on the left side? How can I surprise my opponent with other move on the left side and things like that? So I think, like, guys, I think this is going to save you time and effort, and it's going to make your jiu-jitsu more efficient, you know, like, because if all of a sudden, let's imagine you're putting 50% of your time on the right side, 50% of your time in the left side. Now, if you put 90% of your time on the right side, can you imagine how much better you're going to get on this move? and then you think about some other move on the left side, you know. And guys, this helped me a lot. I also accepted that. I was like, okay, now I'm gonna really focus on what I'm good at, and I'm not gonna worry and spend so much time over there anymore. So this was a very good. When I remember when I moved to Marcelo's in 2013, and when I heard he say that was kind of the stamp for me. You know, I was like, okay, I'm not even gonna try that much my wrong side, and I'm just gonna try to develop moves there, but I'm not gonna insist with this move over there. So hope that helps you guys. And guys, if you are trying to learn more about the fundamentals of Jiu-Jitsu, my best-selling instructional video is called The Foundations of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and it's at bjjfanatics.com. It's literally my bestseller. Make sure to check that out. I normally leave that product on an accessible price. It's cheaper than my other instructionals, just because the goal of that instruction is to reach as many people as possible. So try to check that out at BJJ Fanatics. It's called Foundations of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Awesome. Please help me out to grow my YouTube channel. Just click subscribe. And to watch more videos, just click under see more videos. I hope you enjoyed.
BJJFanatics.com. Use the promo code YouTubeFaria to get 10% off any instructional video. Improve your jiu-jitsu faster.